Waiting on a few viewers. Up, I got one. So far. Yep, they gone. No, Latoya ain't. Latanya and Tina. Good afternoon, ladies. Well, I'm not trying to be long. So, since I got you two guys, I guess I can start. Because people end up watching after the fact anyway. So, the question yesterday for the yesterday trivia question was, what is the risk of transmitting HIV during oral sex? A lot of y'all got the answer correct, but then some people actually broke it down into numbers. And I kind of wasn't really going on numbers. And I know Tina, but I try to keep telling people I'm going to start doing my lives off of this page. I need everybody who's called themselves being supporters and who's supporting Living Your Truth to be on the Living Your Truth page. I'm going to repost it on my page, but I just really be trying to convert everybody to come on. But anyways, the answer to yesterday's question or trivia question is, the risk of transmitting HIV during oral sex is very low, but increased if either person has large open cuts or sores on their mouth or on their genitals. So basically, if either or person has a large open cut or gums are bleeding, or if there's sores on the genitals, then the risk of transmitting HIV during oral sex will be kind of higher than what it already is. If the mouth and the genitals are completely intact and there's no open wounds and there's no blood present, then the risk of transmitting HIV orally is very low. That is the answer. Now, for you guys' daily did you know, which I'm going to give you two of them, like I did yesterday, but I'm going to throw two out there as well. The first one is, HIV can survive in dry blood at room temp for up to 6 days, or for weeks if wet, such as used in syringes or needles. 6 days. It can dry in dried up blood. It'll still be the virus will still be presented in the blood. That's crazy. The other one is, HIV is sensitive to high temps, but not to extreme cold. Research has shown HIV is killed by temps over 60 degrees Celsius and bleach. So, if it's low or lower than 60 degrees Celsius, HIV will still be presented in blood that is left on the floor or the door handle, the tub, the sink, wherever blood is present. If it's colder than that, the HIV virus is still in that blood. So that's another reason why it's so important to use gloves when you come into contact with infected blood. And to make sure that you don't have any open wounds or cuts on your hands or anywhere that you would touch the infected blood. But now to give you guys my trivia for today. Trivia today is going to be, I would like for you guys to tell me how many strands of HIV have been identified, and what are they? Again, for those just tuning in, the trivia for today is, how many strands of I don't know why I keep saying HIV have been identified, and what are they? Tune in tomorrow for the answer. I'm actually liking these because I'm learning a little stuff myself that I didn't know. I would tell y'all more, but I can only give y'all so much for you guys to stay intrigued and to actually do your own research and start figuring out some of these answers. What was the answer for yesterday, boo? The answer for yesterday, that transmitting HIV orally is very low, but is increased unless there is large open cuts or wounds in the mouth or on the genitals, meaning basically if your gums are bleeding or if you have an open wound in your mouth or if there's open wounds on the genital, then the risk of transmitting it is very high. But if not, if the genitals and the mouth are completely intact and there's no open cuts or wounds, then transmitting it orally is very low, condom or not. But again, y'all, trivia question for today: how many HIV strands have been identified and what are they? My name is Nunu. This is Living Your Truth. I'm living in mine. Are you living in yours? That is today's daily Did You Know in trivia. I don't know what I'm about to do. I really don't have too much to do. I got to go and edit some little work on my website. But the website has been posted for t-shirts. I will be doing bracelets and keychains and patches, as well as I'm considering pins, but I also have a big thing in store for condoms. But that is a very big process. But when those other items become available, they will be posted onto the website. So far, if you go to the website, you're only going to see a shirt. And again, that's due to once the money and stuff start rolling in for these shirts, because I have to pay for this stuff, then more items will be presented, as well as once these orders start flowing in. If people don't, everybody's saying they want shirts, everybody's saying they're, going to get these shirts, but really nobody has put in no order yet. And there's shirts that are ready to be shipped out. We're just waiting on orders to come in. Once I start seeing the revenue of the shirts coming in consistently, then I will invest into my other items that I want to have Living Your Truth on. So, until next time, everybody have a blessed day. And I love you all. And thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for listening to me when I'm having my crybaby days and I'm just down and out. Thank y'all for being here even when I'm not. I really appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. This is still so unremarkable and unbelievable to me that people are still reaching out. People are still telling me their truth. And to actually see people starting to go live and their caption for their live is Living in Your Truth. Like, I done seen about on a good hand of 5 to 6 people lives and captions are Living in Your Truth or Team Nona, and I couldn't describe to y'all that feeling. I'm glad people are taking heed. I'm glad people are opening their eyes and are listening to what I'm saying, and that my story and my truth has brought closure to people, or is allowing people to feel comfortable enough to live in their truth and not hide. We all humans. What we see on TV and in the movies, we all know that's fake. This is reality. It's time people to start waking up and staying woke. Because no matter how far you try to run, reality is always going to be there. Again, I love y'all, and everyone have a blessed day. Mwah.